Alright, so first I thought I'd put this string of lights around the front garden here with some different kinds of poles, but nothing was really working. So I went around and collected all the bits of rebar that I had, and I'm just going to weld some washers to the top of each one, and then straighten that one out that's kind of bent there, and then paint them black, pound those in, and those will be my stakes and holder uppers. So let's get to a little welding action here. Find some washers for this. I actually won this cord, heavy duty welding cord. Oh, of course everything's gonna fall down now. I won this cord posting on Princess Auto's website. One of the first posts on their website, I guess 10 years ago or more. And yeah, it's been a fantastic cord. And it's about 25 feet long. It was about a $100 cord. Anyways, yeah, I posted on their new website. They were trying to get people to post on it. And I guess I was first, so sometimes things pay. Let's get that plugged in. Get this cranked on. Wind her up here. Don't think I'm going to need quite that much power. Not sure what I was welding there. There we go. Alright, I was just thinking, I welded these two on and then realized that how am I going to pound them into the ground? I thought this was going to look nice, have a washer on top of each one, but then it doesn't allow you to pound them into the ground, so you really got to have the washer down here further. Alright, let's cut those ones off. Redo it, do the other ones a little different. That'll have to do it. Like that. Ooh, that stinky paint. Use the ground as the pliers to hold it. Tip's too dirty. Got to clean that all up. You get gummed up like that. Either you got to change that inside one, or you got to just clean it all up. You can change the inside and the outside, of course. But what happens here is the outside gets a little outside gets little bits of welding wire attached to it. And the wire doesn't come out. I'm going to pull that out, and then this gets all narrowed off. I'll just get a new tip. Pull it off like that. See the wires practically welded to the end of that. As it turns out, I am actually out of wire, so that was never going to get fixed after that. It was stuck to the end, but then when I looked in here, because it wasn't advancing, wasn't going anywhere. Let's change this one out here. Luckily I got another batch. Sure how much a roll of wire is like this anymore, but I'm sure it's not cheap, huh? Make sure you got a straight end on it. There's just a catch here that you let go, pull that off, really loosens it. And get your wire fed back through here. That. The two holes, claps down there again. Wastes a few feet of wire, unfortunately. Like that. Be able to advance it now, because see how that's rolling now with the power on, and it's pulling the wire through. Just make sure it's not caught on anything. And you can feel it going through your fingers, tightening this all up here. Just wait for it to come out the end. Back in business. And they're specified for different size wires. I think this is 035 wire. There we go, back in business. Let's give it a quick test here. Testing, testing. Oh yeah. Even feels better already. You hear that? Not sure what makes that difference. New wire. The other wire was probably at least a couple years old in there, but you wouldn't think that would make much difference. Or the new tip, probably. That's what it was, the new tip. Alright, there's another one. It's good. And the last one. Perfect. In business. Always, Danica always out there pleasuring herself in the background. Funny dog. Gotta find a spot with no rocks. All right, now last step, trying to put these bulbs in. These are, there's 26 of them, 1 watts, little LED bulbs. Screw bulbs in tightly, plug in, set, and if any bulbs does not light, tighten it further. Now that's technical, that's a technical bulletin. Tighten it further. All right, put these in the back, and that did happen. A couple of them weren't tightened all the way. Oh yeah, I thought I was going to test that tonight, but the bulbs are all on in the daytime. Not sure if you can see that. Sure you can. The bulbs are lit up. Should look nice tonight. Just a little accent in the front. See it from the street. We used to have those little lights up there. Christmas kind of lights around the door, but I think these will look a lot nicer. So we'll see how that goes. The last thing I need to do is just paint those all black with the POR 15. Maybe I'll just do that right now. Tonight is a test. Alright, well, it's summertime, so it's not that dark out yet, but there's the lights. It's about 9:30, and you can hear the train in the background. And yeah, gotta go to bed, so that'll look really good when it's really dark out, but looks good tonight too. So another little project done. And who's that waiting at the door? Waiting to go out hunting? Yep, going out hunting. Good night. All right, lots of things going on today, including Shannon is dragging the riding arena, and that means dragging that diamond tooth harrow with a tire on it for weight across the field. And the noise you can hear next to me is the neighbor baling his hay. He's got himself a round baler there, and I think he's got a few off this field over here. She just asked if we were gonna perhaps get some of those, but last year he was making square bales, and this year he's making round bales. So those round bales might be a bit too much for us. Round baling next door, dragging the riding arena over here. Oh, I went to a stop for some reason, not sure why. She's trying her best to get to the corners there. Oh, she's doing the whole arena, but she was just doing around the edge. Get right into the corner. Nice work. Back to the job at hand, eh, Danny? I mean, look at all the berries I gotta try to pick. Might as well not work too hard because there's so many of them. Might as well go to the easier to pick parts. My little stool and my cup, my basket running over. Work in the bushes too. Oh, we're coming here under here. Right? Working hard, getting the berries. She wants me to feed her. No, you get your own. Alright, half an hour and my bucket runneth over. And then, of course, somebody got tired picking her own berries. Now she's laying in the berry bush. Alright, come on, let's go. We'll put these in the fridge and maybe we'll come over another bucket later. Now it's time to ride Rita the clown. Thanks.